Hello crafty friends, this is the Paper Chef here. In today's video, I'd like to go over what you can get in a $99 starter kit by Stampin' Up, what it means to join Stampin' Up, and some of the benefits of joining my team. Now this is going to be a shorter video because it's a follow-up to the video I just did on the annual catalog walkthrough where I went through all these things that were retiring. And I did that by going over with dots. I have green dots for those things that are staying and red dots for those things that are retiring. And when I got to the end of this and I went to the punches, I wanted to show you the punches because that's kind of what I'm concentrating on now. I said, this would make a great starter kit. I said, self, what a great value. And I don't know why I didn't think of it before. Okay, so this is the punch I said that it's a really good one to have. It's called the Fancy Tag Topper Punch. And it's on sale right now. So you get it for, instead of $23, it's 50% off and it's $11.50. So then it kind of gave me the idea of like, these would make a good valuable starter kit by putting things that are already retiring into your starter kit. Then you're going to have like a better value for your $99 than you would if you just used full price items. So that's what kind of gave me the idea. You could substitute, this one's on sale too, the Tailor Tag. I'm going to show you the Everyday Label Punch. That's this one here. I'm going to show you it. We're going to play with it a little bit. This is on sale. And then, let's see. This one, the Detailed Trio, I'm going to show you how to make corners out of it. This one here. How to use it for your little fancy corners. So everything pretty much I'm showing you is on sale or clearance. In other words, it's a way to get a bang for your buck. Like by using things from this page, and then the tools page. Cutting tools, I'm going to show you this mini machine because this is on sale this month. So this is of great value, your starter kit value. All right, so let's break it down for you. I'm going to use this paper and then here, let me zoom in. I'm going to use this paper. I have to have visual aids. I'm kind of I have to go into my Google Sheets and I have to sort of do the math here for you so it makes sense. Okay, mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Before I show you this other paper, I want to show you this paper. It is $48 this month. So, whoa, boy, that's too close. Let me zoom out a little. Okay, here you go. It's $48 this month because it's on sale. And it's normally $60. So it's on sale for 20% off this month. So that's why if you're ever going to get this, it's a good time to get it and put it in your starter kit. Okay? And then Fancy Tag Topper Punch, it's going away. So it's normally $23, this one, but it's $11.50. Okay? Good time to get it. Everyday Label Punch, it's $14.40. This one. But you could also substitute, if you don't want that punch, you already have that punch. Instead, you might want to get this punch. It would be kind of like the same thing. This one is also going away. It's retiring. So this is also on sale. Tailor Tag. But I left Everyday Label Punch because that's the one I'm going to demonstrate. Detailed Trio Punch, it's how you make your rounded corners and your little fancy corners. Okay? I only recommend one piece of cardstock through here at a time. These handle one piece of cardstock and one piece of Designer Series paper. But this only handles one piece at a time. This is a little bit more delicate because of this little fancy corner. It's called the Detailed Trio Punch. Okay, In Good Taste Designer Series paper is also on sale right now for $12.60 instead of double because it's a 24 sheet pack. Lovely You stamp set. Okay. That's the one that I showed yesterday. And I was saying it's the one I made You're My Person out of. Okay. I just recommend if you're going to get a stamp set, I just put it on there. Okay. It's this one's not retiring, right? Lovely You. But I just recommended it as something to put in your starter kit. And Seaside Shells. But I'm really focusing on tools today. But yesterday when I went through the whole catalog, I said, hey, this is a good stamp. You're My Person. Not this part. But this part, You're My Person, is a good stamp to have. All right, so let's do this. And then these were on clearance. So I just added this as an item. It's called Seaside Shells. And you get one sheet of each. Seashells. I'm not going to use the seashells right now. It's just showing you that you want to try to add up to $125 without going over. A starter kit costs $99 and you get free shipping. But you can't go over $125. That's why I went to $124.90. Okay, so you might want to take a screenshot of that if you like this starter kit sample. Now I'm going to kind of go over and show you like what actually cost you if you had to pay for the retail prices and the shipping of these items, what it would actually cost you. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Please give me any question. Okay, like if you guys see this, right now, I see some of you are live. Then, you know, if you have any questions about this, let me know, because I don't want to confuse you. So that's what you, in a starter kit is, you only spend $99 and you get free shipping, but you can pick out $124 retail. And if it's on sale, you get more bang for your buck. It's not the original price you're picking out for $125. You're picking out the sale prices. So here's what I came up with. Okay, this would normally be $60, and it's actually going up more next month, and the shipping's going up next month too. So it's even better value. But if you were talking about right now in March 2022, this is normally $60, it's $48. This is normally $23, it's $11.50. See how that works? You could switch this one out with the if you don't like the everyday label punch, you could get this one instead, and it would still be like the same overall cost, I'm pretty sure. Detailed trio punch would normally be $20, it's $12. In Good Taste would normally be $21, it's $12.60. Lovely Use stamp set is the same price. So I'm not even showing that. I just wanted to throw a stamp set in there because after all, hey, we are a stamping company, right? A stamping, stamping company. So I need to show you stamps. I want to put one stamp it, because maybe you're brand new to Stampin' Up and you're like, well, I don't have any stamps. So like I said, I didn't even take this one out because I'm not going to show. I just want to show you this. Page 37. It's not in my picture because I'm trying to focus on the things that are on sale, but I wanted to throw a stamp set in there. So I'll show you this right here. This is the stamp set I'm recommending. If you're just going to get one stamp set for your starter kit to start out with, the reason I recommend this is because I'll be doing a lot more with this throughout the year. And when I say year, our Stampin' Up! Year starts in May and ends next April. And because this has a green dot, it's carrying over. And I love this because it's so much fun with the little sprigs and the sentiments. And I like how there's miles apart still in my heart. You see how it mixes the font, the cursive font with the other font? Okay, so that's why I recommend this, because it's going to be around. You're going to see a lot of samples built with it. All right, so, and then Seaside Shells, I just did that to add up to $124. Then you pay $99. Now, if you were to get all this stuff, you were going to buy it in your cart and it wasn't on sale. It happens to be on sale, but if it wasn't, you would spend $172, and then shipping is 10%, $17.20. So it would come out to $189.20. But you don't pay that, so you're saving $90. By doing this particular starter kit I'm showing you this month, you save $90.20. Of course, next month it's irrelevant because you can't get this stuff, most of the stuff. The only thing you're going to be able to get next month is this machine for full price and this, Lovely You, because everything else is retiring. Most of my Stampin' Up! Demonstrators are what's called hobby demos, and I'll talk about the benefits of joining Stampin' Up! Meaning you don't care if it's retiring. It's like you don't plan on selling anything. You're just going to be your own best customer and get your discount. Your discount is 20%. I'm just going to show you what I'm showing you right now is the In Good Taste Designer Series paper, 24 sheets in a pack while I'm talking about this, okay? So this is great paper to have. See all the textures and patterns on it? Anyway, if you're your own best customer, you save 20%. So that means that you're going to get a discount. And a good time to join is March, because April 1st, you can start ordering from the new catalog, the new annual catalog. We're going to be allowed to pre-order, and only demonstrators can pre-order, and customers can't order from that catalog until May 3rd. And you'll be able to, as soon as you join, get the PDF. It's already been out. We've had it since March the 23rd. You're going to be able to see a PDF of the new catalog. And so you could get your wish list ready. Like my wish list is pretty much, it's half a mile long. I won't say it's a mile long because I am going to get all the papers, a couple whimsical things I saw, but I didn't make a big list yet because I'm trying to see like how things will look, and I have to kind of get an idea of what, some things. But I'm making a wish list, and I also don't know what we're allowed to pre-order, because sometimes they let you pre-order the whole catalog with limits of like 2 items per person, and sometimes they say, no, here are the items that we're letting you pre-order. So I can't wait to see what's available for us to pre-order. But anyway, that's a real benefit, a perk. But so you get 20% off, and then later you can get 25% off. anyway, for the next couple kits, at least my next kit, Waves of Inspiration, the kit that I'm doing on YouTube right now, Hello Beautiful, and I'm going to show you this punch in a moment because we're making this online. I'm going to show you these punches, but this is the kit I'm doing now, like the workshop series I'm doing on YouTube. It's called Hello Beautiful. Right after that, I'm doing Waves of Inspiration, the bundle. This is something I made from it. Anyway, in both of these kits, you got this paper. This is called, the one I'm showing you right now, it's called In Good Taste Designer Series paper. So in both kits. And then after that, I can't include it in my kits anymore because I won't be able to get it. I was only able to get it, and I paid full price for it. I didn't get it on a discount when I made it for the kits because it wasn't on sale. I didn't know it was going to be on sale. And I thought it'd be around for another year. But I'm putting this in the kits because I think it's so useful. Maybe I'll put it in kits in the future if I stock up on it. But I just think it's great for photography, for backgrounds, for pretty much anything. So let's take a little bit of paper. So now let's do something with the paper. I'm just going to pull out some that's in my, when I say kits, this is kind of like some of the ways I put my things in kits, in little bags, and you get like specialty papers. And this was my that I'm no longer, I don't have these anymore, but I just wanted to show you, like you had some paper in there, just so I could show you these punches. All right, so benefits of joining, okay? And so aside from the discount. So now what I've shown you are these tools, and we're going to use these tools. We're going to use these 3 punches, right? And we'll use them on these papers. So the benefits are that you get your starter kit and free shipping, and that's the only time you get free shipping, unless there's like a free shipping special. I'm just going ahead and I'm cutting these in 2 inches is what I'm doing. 2 inches across. Okay? I'm just going to go ahead and make a bunch of them because the paper's 6 inches, so I'm just going to go ahead and make a bunch at 2 inches. This one I'm going to make smaller. This one I'm going to make 2 inches. I like the way the grain goes long. Okay, so this one. Anywho, you have after that, you're going to get free catalogs. Every time there's 3 times a year we get catalogs at Stampin' Up. And you don't have to pay. They'll send you a catalog for free. Now this paper here, what I'm doing is I'm making this one 1.75 across. Okay, 1.75 inches. Just to show you sort of the layering that you can do on these tags. So that was 2 inches across, and this is 1.75. I'm just doing this while I'm talking, just to kind of give you an idea what these punches do. You're going to love the punches. Alrighty. Now I'm going to get out my glue while I'm talking. All right, what else? When you get your starter kit in the U.S. only, if you're watching this from the U.S., and I am a U.S. demonstrator, so I can only have U.S. people on my team, you get a paper pumpkin kit. They send you a paper pumpkin kit. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking these 2. Don't do any gluing yet. Here, let's take these 2. I think I'm going to layer these 2. See, I'm putting... Right here, let's do this. Ooh, I like that. Okay, dark and light. I like the 2 kinds of wood grains together. That's nice. I'm going to try this. So what I'm doing now is you're going to open up the punch, fancy tag topper, and you're going to puff it up like that. And you're going to keep them together, but don't glue them yet because you don't want to gunk up your tag topper punch with glue. And so you want to glue them afterwards. And I'm punching like that. And look at this. It punches through both pieces of designer series paper. Now, while they're together, but keep them... Okay, now I can glue the top part. Let's go ahead and glue the top part so they don't slip. Don't glue the bottom just yet because I want to use the detailed tag topper, detailed whatever, trio. So don't get the glue all the way down at the bottom. We'll glue the bottom a little bit later. So, because you don't want to gunk up your punches. Oh, that's looking nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm liking it. Okay. Anyhow, you get 1 catalog for each time there's a... So if you're in the U.S., I already told you about the catalogs, the free paper pumpkin kit. So you get a free paper pumpkin kit, meaning it's our... Paper pumpkin is what we do in the U.S. and Canada only. And so in your starter kit, they send you a free paper pumpkin, and they're $23 value. And it's a past paper pumpkin kit, but that's still a great value for your starter kit. And they send you $50 worth of business supplies. Even if you don't want to do a business, it's still good to like give out the catalogs. They send you a case of catalogs. See how I just did the rounding edges? Isn't that cool? We'll do one with the different edges in a moment. But that's how you use the 2 punches. We're going to use the 3rd punch in a moment. Let's do something. And by the way, then lift it up and do that. See, now you can put the glue on the bottom, now that I have the rounded edges. So you get that paper pumpkin kit that you can use to help market. And like if you ever want to have a paper pumpkin play date, even if you don't want to do it as a business, it's good to invite people over and they can subscribe to you and you can get like a little commission if people buy things from you and stuff. The commissions are 25, and this is, when I say commissions, it's also a discount. Let's see how I'm going to layer these ones. I think I'm going to do it the opposite. I'm going to make this one 1.75 and make that one the outside. A commission is the same as a discount. So like you can get, if somebody purchases off you and you're just starting out as a demonstrator, you get 20%. But if you are purchasing something for yourself, if you spend like $100 on an order, oh, that's going to look nice. And you can also get a 20% discount. So you would pay 80 instead of 100 because you get 20% off. So that's a good perk of being a demonstrator, a discount on all your orders. So we call that being a hobby demonstrator, when you just want to do it for a discount and you never want to sell anything. It took me several years to go from hobby to selling things as a job. So now this is my job, but that's because I do it as, I love doing this full time. And most people don't do this. Like most of my team is hobby demonstrators. Okay, I punched it. Now I can put the glue on it. Don't glue the bottom again. So most people are hobby demos. They just do it for the discount. In fact, out of our demonstrator pool worldwide, there are over 55,000. Sometimes I hear 65,000, but 55,000 demonstrators worldwide. And about 1% of us are in what's called the Silver Elite and above. That means we're in the leaders group. And I would say out of them, not even all the Silver Elites even do this as a business. But that's just kind of, I would say, well, less than 1% of all demonstrators do this as a business. Most people do it as a discount. All right, now check out this little fancy one. You put 2 pieces of DSP in here or 1 piece of cardstock. Don't try to put 3 pieces of DSP in here. Only 2. Okay, now, I didn't glue the bottom because I don't want to gunk it up. Okay. Here, I will put that behind. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to do that again on this side. And you can combine, you can combine the round ones. Okay. So you can combine the round parts and you can combine, like make it curved and make it a pretty little shape. Okay, so that's that one. And then this one is a hole. So for that one, you're just doing a hole. And it doesn't have a corner punch. Like these 2 are corners. This one's just a hole where you center it. Okay, let me show you this one. All right, let's do 2 again. Hold on, 2. We're gonna make our own tag. Let me find that other piece. You're gonna make your own tag topper. So say you don't have this kind of tag topper. You don't have a fancy tag topper punch, say. And you only have this detailed trio punch. You can make holes and make your own tags. Make curves and holes. So hold it together. Do your curves first. Okay. I'm just gonna hold them together. Okay, this is the top of my tag now, not the bottom. Earlier I did it on the bottom. Okay, we got the little curves, and now we're gonna make the hole. So the hole, you're gonna put this straight in, kind of center it. I'm just saying kind of center it because we're gonna put a ribbon on it, and you have a little hole. So that's, you make your own top of your tag. So that's what I like about that one. Now, if you wanted to center it exactly, which I think it's centered just enough, you could do things like, you could put a dot on it, and then you could put the dot on it and kind of look back there where your dot is. See? You could draw a dot and just wherever you want your hole to be. You just put a dot on it and then turn it upside down and use it that way. Okay, I'm going to do the little corners. So this one will have all 3. This little tag's going to have the rounded, the hole, and it's going to have the corner. And I think the corners look a little better with the white paper. Okay, let's do that. All right, now I'm going to glue it together. Now, you don't have to glue these together. You can actually just kind of put the ribbon on them and let them sort of hang apart. But I like to, when I use cardstock behind something, I tend to, if I'm using cardstock behind it, I glue it to the designer series paper too. Or if I have 2 layers of cardstock, I let them sort of float. And I just, let's see. Like that. But when it's, so with cardstock, I sort of let the 2 layers float. I don't actually have to glue them together. But when it's designer series paper, it's a little bit thinner. And I tend to, when I'm making tags with these, glue them together. Okay, these were 6 inches. And if it's cardstock, I usually make them 5.5. All right, let's use the other punch we haven't used yet. Okay, and so we've used this, this, and this. Okay, let's take this piece here. Okay, in good taste. And let's take Night of Navy. Night of Navy is a good color. It's kind of like better than using black because it kind of gives you a little bit of color but without too much color. So I'm going to grab my silicone mat to stamp onto. And I'm not actually using the stamps that I recommended for your starter kit because I want to do something with the awesome one. I'm using a different one. So Lovely You is the one I recommend for your starter kit. Here, let's use the simple paper. But I'm going to just use right now something that we have on special this month. Not special, but there's a special collection this month. And a lot of my customers have this. And more of my customers have this than the Lovely You, believe it or not. Even though I've been touting Lovely You for a year, I've been actually trying to sell that stamp set for 1 year. For some reason, more people got this one in a couple weeks than the Lovely You one they did in a whole year. But hey, I think it's because my people kind of have a lot of the same taste as me, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe I did a lot more with this. This is You Are So Totally Awesome. So I'm trying to use something you actually have. Now let's put You Are So Totally Awesome on the starter kit paper. You always want to stamp onto the paper first, just to make sure you get good crisp images. So Waves of Inspiration, I'm just going to go ahead and put one of these there. Okay, and I'm going to put one over here. Hold it there for a few seconds, and then we're going to take our everyday label punch. We'll do the everyday label on this side, and then we'll do the... I could do it either this way, but I'm right-handed, so either way. So you're going to just use your... So when you use these kind of punches, you want to get in there and center your images. That's why I like punches. Now, if I was using a ScanNCut to make my own labels, what I would do is I'd make all the shapes first. Isn't that awesome? Look how useful this punch is. It's so absolutely useful. That's why I called this title Useful Punches, because these punches are useful for crafters. So anyway, if I was making this on the ScanNCut, say, what I would do is I would make all the shapes and stamp them later. But the benefit of having punches is you can just stamp and get your sentiment cut out right away, and you're good to go. So anyway, I was telling you that if you don't want to get that punch, everyday label, you could get these tailored tag punch. And look at that. That'll fit You Are Totally Awesome as well. Okay, and same concept. You're just getting in there and punching out the shape after you stamp. So when you use this kind of thing, always punch after you stamp, because then you can center it perfectly. It's just awesome. All right, now let's throw those onto our tags so you can see the contrast there. So we wouldn't put this one on that one because there's no contrast. We put this one on this one. See? And we would put this one on this one. Well, no, that one needs a little bit something behind it. So let's use this behind it. Let's look. Let's see what colors we still have left. Contrast, contrast. That's the same. Here. I'll put some waves behind it. This is my waves. You can't really see it, but I'm just going to put some little... Oh, you know what? No, let's use this. Let's use this one. This is Petal Pink. This is cardstock. Okay? And a little bit more contrast. So what I'm trying to do is... Oh, yeah. We'll put those... We'll layer those up. We'll even do a little something with this one. Because we have it. It's here. All right, so see how I'm doing this? And then we'll just maybe throw some shells in there since I said... Well, no, we don't need any shells in there. We'll do something. I could do something else later. So I'm going to just kind of put a little bit of this behind there, like this. Just layering up my little scraps for contrast. So that when you put this on the Petal Pink, it really stands out. You are so totally awesome. Yeah, now I'm covering up the little round part sticking out. Okay, I am. All right, and I didn't get to say hi to you guys, but I see Diana is here, and Hilda, and Betty, and Sandy. Thank you guys for watching live, unannounced. I just had to do this video, guys. I thought these punches are such a good deal, and they're such a great quality. So I wanted to do this. You see how I'm using this to do my centering? I'll chop off the ends later. Don't worry. That's not going to stay on my tag like a mile long out there. But what I was trying to do is use it as your centering piece first. And then I just used dimensionals on the in-between layers. Don't put too much glue on the sides because this is hanging off the tag, right? I might put some pelicans on here or something. I might put some seashell stamps. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on here. But you could put anything you want on here. Maybe little piggies because it's pink. But You Are So Totally Awesome goes with any tag. Now I would chop. Now I'd do this. Now that I have it centered. Okay, and kind of see that for contrast. See that little part that sticks out. I'm just seeing what's in my bucket of crafty goodness ribbons here. Let's see. Not black, not this one, denim. Need some denim ribbon. Denim ribbon goes really well with this. Let's see, denim. It's called denim. What is it called? Yeah, just denim 3/8 ribbon. Okay, you're going to grab any stamp set. This is how to measure your ribbon. Just grab any stamp set and go diagonal. Oh, there you go. Betty, your daughter asked you to make her some bookmarks. These are the punches to make bookmarks out of. The Delightful, if you guys don't want this one, the Delightful Tag Topper punch is also on sale. It's called Delightful Tag Topper, but this one was on sale for more. That's why I'm recommending that one. Anyway, so what I like to do is I like to go diagonal on a stamp set to just get the size I need for my ribbon. That's how I measure my ribbon. All right, now you're going to take your ribbon and you cut it at an angle. See, this is denim ribbon, and I'm going to fold it like that, kind of like a little loopy loop like that. And I'm going to put it through my tag. And voila. And we can, you can make it longer as needed. And you can also, another thing I like to do is I like to take twine. This twine is it's on clearance too. I'm pretty sure. I mean, don't quote me, but it's called Flowers for Every Season. It kind of frays at the end. So sometimes I like to tie a little knot at the end. Unless you want it to fray. Maybe you could tie a little knot and fray it on purpose, but it frays a lot. I'm afraid not. It's a crafter's joke, guys. I'm afraid not. All right, so I tried to tie a little knot and let it sort of fray on purpose. See, isn't that kind of fun? So that way it's only fraying up to where the knot is. Anyway, that's how to use twine. And then so you're going to take your stamp set, and instead of going because you're tying a bow, you need it to be bigger. So kind of go over the edge of the stamp set. So I go okay, about that big, and then this big. However big that is. I guess I could measure it, but I just make it yay big, and then I tie little knots on the end. That way I have a little bow on my. So this just gives you more layers for your tag. And I'm taking my twine and I'm unraveling it. All right, so other benefits of my team. We have, when you belong to my team, you're a papered chef. That means you're part of my team, the Papered Chefs. And in my group, I have lots of challenges. And you can win prizes. And if you're one of my VIPs, and my customers already know about my prizes, they're pretty epic. And my VIPs become my team members a lot of times. So it's a lot similar to what we do in our VIP group with challenges. And in my team group, they get to do, I mailed it where they share what cards they made. They do tech challenges where I want them to get like do techie things like videos for the group. Like we had team members do tutorials. Okay, we have a challenge if you become promoted or qualified, you get put into a special challenge. And if you have anybody join the team, you get put into a special challenge. So isn't that fun? So I think it looks good just the way it is, but I mean, it would look even cuter with some stickers or whatever, or some extra bling. But that's how you make that's how to make tags with the punches I showed you. And this one I think would go really good on here. But let's do a little bit of contrast behind it. Let's do a little piece of this and this behind it. Okay, we're just going to do it yay big. We'll cut it a little bit bigger than it is. Anyway, so I have lots of challenges in my group. And then if you belong to my team, the Paper Chefs, you also belong to Beehive, which is my upline Hattie's group. Let's make this a little bit less than 1 inch. And Hattie's group, she's my upline. She has another bunch of challenges each month, like in her group. So you also have chances to win those challenges. Like this month, it was like, do a 3D spring item, stuff like that, like other kinds of challenges. You know, and different ones than I have. And they're called creative challenges, and then there's like business challenges. And so you belong to that group too. And then there's a swap. We have a big swap in that group, like maybe 15 people join it. You've seen me share my swap images. Okay, and then you have a swap in that group, and then we have a swap in my team. We're going to start having a swap in my team where we just sort of mail them directly to each other. But in the other one, we have a swap coordinator. And anyway, we share lots of cards. And there's lots of benefits of being part of our groups. We have lots of fun in our groups. We have monthly meetings in each group. Okay, I think that would look nice, right? What do you think? Something like that? Puff that up. Monthly team meetings. Monthly challenges. And then, of course, all these things we share. We share all the stuff going on. Like, whenever there's I do weekly updates in the Beehive. Like, I tell everybody, like, hey, what's going on each week? So you know what's going on at Stampin' Up. Because who has time to read the weekly updates? Yes, Kim does. Kim reads the weekly updates and gives everybody the benefit of all the stuff I've read. Okay, I'm just going to do the little angle here before I attach it. I'm right-handed, so I have to turn it around upside down and cut my angle. Okay, needs to be trimmed a little bit on this side. Yep, looks good. Okay, now we're going to use glue for that one. And what else? If you're a hobby demonstrator, you get your discount and you have fun just being part of our team. If you want to be a business builder, then our team supports you in that aspect as well, where we have another group called the OBC Business Builders, and they show tips every week about how to do business building tips. And so there's lots of opportunities if you want to do things for a business, or if you want to do it as a hobby. And Random Happy Mail, that's my team, gets Random Happy Mail. I think I've read my whole list. This was my list. And ongoing training, support, and updates. So to join my team, and by the way, we'll just put a ribbon on there as I'm talking. So then it's done, and I have a ribbon on it, and then I only have to maybe just do some little bit of, I'll embellish it later. Maybe some bling, maybe some critters. Who knows what I'll put on it. I'm going to finish these off, and I'll take a picture. But anyway, these are the benefits of joining my team, in particular, at Stampin' Up. And then you'd be part of the bigger Stampin' Up community, which is called the Demonstrator Planning Place. And in there, you get lots of inspiration where they post all kinds of things each week, or each day. Each day, they're always posting things in that group. So the special I showed you is good for March 2022. Of course, if you join next month, the benefit of joining next month, of course, is putting things from the new catalog in your starter kit. The benefit of joining this month is that you get to start ordering from the new catalog with your first orders, and you get a discount on products from the new catalog starting next month. So there's a benefit of that. And let me see. We'll do this one. I just like to use retired twine. In fact, I don't mind using retired things. This one came with this Come Sail Away suite. little way back. And I like to put twine. I like to mix twine with my ribbon. So whenever I see twine, I try to get it. And I don't mind using retired items. Like, I have no problem with that. But some demonstrators only use things they can sell. I think I'd like to just use things that are useful to me regardless. But, of course, we are about selling, too. I mean, we got to admit, we got to try to make a living. So we need to also try to sell things. But I just like to keep retired items that I find useful. So these punches are ones I don't plan on getting rid of. They're great for kids at schools. They're great for when you do things like at a school, like and you show kids how to use. It's going to be harder to teach them how to use this mini machine than it is to teach them how to use punches. And right? Or maybe you don't want to carry your machines around and teach real little kids. So little kids can use this. And if they don't have the strength, they can stand on the punch. I let them use their leg. If they can't squeeze it with their hand, I let two of them. I let them help each other. Hey, help each other use the punch. So there you have it. There's what you can make with what I showed you. Now, of course, you can make a lot more with this one, but I didn't get into this today either, or that other punch. But I mean, it's part of the kit. Mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, fancy tag topper punch, everyday label punch, detailed trio, in good taste designer series paper, lovely you, and seaside shells. And if you get all those things, you would only spend $99 and you'd get yourself free shipping. I'm just going to see if these might look cute on the bookmarks. And if they fit. These two would, but this one's not going to match. This is Flirty Flamingo, So Saffron, and Seaside Spray. Seaside Spray is the old color. So because this is a different kind of pink, petal pink, I'm not going to put the Flirty Flamingo in there, but these ones might look cute. Actually, I mean, even the Flirty Flamingo might look cute, but I don't know. I'm thinking this one. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Okay, you know what I could do? I'm going to put one there, and then I'm going to take my petal pink color. I'm going to color this petal pink, or a color, or a color that will go with this, and I'm going to put the other sticker right there after I color it, kind of like right on there. So I have two different color sea stars, whereas this Flirty Flamingo is a different color. So you can color your stickers different colors and make them then coordinate. Well, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for those that came in later. And if you have any questions, please email me. I'll gladly send you this information. Bottom line is you get the starter kit that I showed you this month. You save $90. Not only will the prices go up with the, not only will these things not be available when our new catalog retires, they might still be available next month, but as of May 2nd, they totally won't be, or as of May 3rd. Not only will they not be available, but as of April, our shipping will be going up a little bit. So instead of 10%, it's going to be 11%. This guy is going up in the new catalog to $63. So there's really a lot of reasons to take advantage of the savings in March. We all like to get a better bang for our buck. That's all for now. This is the Paper Chef, and we'll see you again real soon.